Hello, welcome to the second video in the three-part series on releasing what no longer serves you. Sharing a Descansos tarot spread, a rituals tarot spread, and a harvest tarot spread to help you release what no longer serves you, but also to see what's ready to come into your life and how you can prepare for winter. So I know that this series is about releasing what no longer serves you, but I also think it's important to talk about what we're ready to harvest in our lives, because sometimes releasing what no longer serves us allows us to leave space. Not sometimes, most of the times, almost always, when we release what's draining our energy, we can rest, and in the resting process, we can really allow these things to come into our life or harvest the things that are ready to be harvested in our lives. But if you've been with me for a while, you'll know that these spread videos are not really tarot spread videos, they're more of tarot or oracle readings. So you can use these spreads if you have tarot cards at home, or if you have oracle cards at home. You can definitely use these spreads and go ahead and pull something for yourself. But another way that you can use these spreads is to use them to journal. So a lot of these spreads are more questions than they are like words or phrases. And so I think that's really great to journal with. You could also pull a spread and then pair this with some conscious connected breath work. I always find that that is very, very liberating to do a spread and then to lay down and to breathe it out, and then to pull maybe one or two cards afterwards to kind of see how your energy has shifted. And if you don't know how to do conscious connected breath work, or would like to learn how to do conscious connected breath work, or just really want somebody to guide you, there is a promo code for the Conscious Breath Connection course in the details below. So through October 31st, you can save $20 off of the mini course, or you can save $50 off of the full course. And both of those come with a conscious connected breathwork track. The full course will show you how to do conscious connected breathwork at home. Actually, they both will. But the full course really goes deeper into, so it's a 7-day course. You can certainly finish it in a day, or you can finish it in a month. It just depends on what your what your learning style is, but it has different exercises that you can do that really lead up and build up to doing a full breathwork session for yourself. The difference is that the mini course has the part about prepping for a breathwork session, and that shows you how to do the Descansos process, which I talked about last week and also last year. So if you don't know what Descansos are, they're these little crosses, usually white crosses, and sometimes if you live in the city like I do, you might see white bicycles like on the side of the road. Those are meant to mark somebody's unfortunate, untimely, sudden death, sometimes a violent death, on the sides of roads, usually in like a southwestern part of the states, and maybe also even in the northern part of Mexico. And so you may see white crosses like that. But Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estés talks about doing this as a process in her book, The Women Who Run with the Wolves. It's an amazing book. If you haven't read it, it's a really amazing book. I have like the whole book highlighted, and I'll link a video in the description box below. But anyways, she uses this as a process to really mark the times that we have had violent or sudden deaths in our life that were unexpected. And so she says that we've died almost 1,000 times before we've even turned 20. So it's unexpected paths that have been cut off for us, roads we didn't get to take, or paths we didn't get to take, or roads that were cut off for us. And she calls them the muertos chiquitos and the muertos grandotas, which is the small deaths and the big deaths. And so I made a tarot spread for this last year, and that's what I'm using for today. But if you need help, again, with that process, then you can either watch the videos or you can just access the mini Conscious Breath Connection course, which again goes over that, plus the goodbye letters and how to prep for a session. And it also gives you a breathwork track to use if you're going to do conscious connected breathwork. Or you could always book a session with me, which is sometimes helps people go a little bit deeper, because then we can use my intuition along with what's going on with you and kind of allow some healing to happen for you, let you release some stuff. All right, so 4 questions in the Descansos tarot spread. First question is, what do I need to lay to rest? Second question is, what are my challenges with this Descansos? The third card is, how can I bless and release this Descanso? And the fourth card is, what is the guidance from Source? Okay, so let's see. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. I'm going to start off with what do I need to lay to rest? So you need to lay to rest the idea that nothing else is coming, that by letting all of the things go with this Descanso, it's not going to bring about something new, that, you know, everything that you had went down the drain, like all your progress, all the progress that you've made has gone down the drain. And so that's what you need to lay to rest. The idea that you put too much into it, the idea that it's wasted. See, all of these are wasted here, but there is something that's available to you right there, right there. And that is this amazing cup of gold, this amazing cup of, not just gold, this amazing cup of a lot of beautiful colors, this beautiful rainbow in there. And sometimes it feels like if we've put a lot of effort into something, if we have put all of our emotions into something, that it's wasted. Somehow it's wasted. But what Source really wants you to know is that it's not wasted. That you can bring all of those ideas down and focus them. Because that's what the guidance from Source is, to really focus on one singular thing. To really become a student of yourself, a student of your emotions. What are the challenges with the Descanso? Again, there's this feeling like something was started but didn't get to fully manifest. Like you were birthing the idea, creation or something in your life that didn't get to fully develop, which makes sense. It's the Descansos, right? How can you bless and release it? Really, you want to dig into your fiery, creative, nurturing side of you that ignites and inspires ideas. Here we go. Like, you really want to tap into your intuition. You really want to tap into that part of you, that creative side of you. Again, that part of you that is passionate, that is full of a new project, a new idea, really allowing yourself to let that take shape. This old thing that you need to lay to rest here. Look at this stark difference in the progression of these cards. Okay, here you have somebody who has, suffered a loss. You've definitely suffered a loss. There definitely has been something that, or maybe some things, not just one. It seems like there was a series of events that really led to this place of feeling isolated, maybe feeling dissatisfied, disgruntled, because the thing that you wanted didn't come to fruition. The thing that you were hoping to come, it was a big idea, a really big thing that you were creating. And the Empress is all about creation, right? And creativity, but she's also about allowing the emotions to run a little bit freer and tapping into her intuitive side. And again, How can you bless and release this? Really allow yourself to dive into your passionate side. It can be hard to really dive into that passionate side of you, that creative side of you. You may even feel like you're betraying someone or something, or not honoring the situation or this person by allowing yourself to be creative. But the truth is that we move forward through creation. We can't help but to expand. We can't help but to move. It is in our nature. That's what we're doing now. We're moving, we're breathing. And even if it feels like things are standing still, there is this beautiful process that happens when you start igniting that flame of creativity. And then allow yourself to singularly focus on one thing. Let that central point of focus be the thing that balances you and carries you forward. Let yourself learn about the new things because that is the guidance from source. All right, now getting into the rituals spread / reading. So for this one, we are using the Sacred Creators Oracle deck from Chris Ann. And so with the Oracle deck, I don't typically use my intuition when it comes to reading these. What I do is I will pull cards and then I'll read an excerpt of that for you. And so this is also a 4-card spread. And the questions in this spread are, what rituals no longer serve me? What challenges do I need help with? What can help me tap into balance and wisdom? And what rituals will help guide me into love and expansion? So let's see what these have to say. Ooh, okay. All right. What rituals no longer serve you? And the card for that is one step ahead is all you need. Ooh, I like this. I like this whole progression of it. So I'm going to read, like I said, just a little bit of that for you here. So for this card, I'm going to read the self-care message because it has an essential meaning and a self-care message. And so the self-care message, so this is the rituals that no longer serve you. Worrying about expert status, impatient, not enjoying the journey, unwarranted feelings of doubt or failure, insecurities, a lack of direction, focus, and taking on too much too quickly. So that is the ritual thing that's no longer serving you. So you may have had a ritual before where you were taking it one step at a time and you were like, okay, it's going to be 1% better each day. I have determination and perseverance. I'm doing this forward progression. I'm sharing my learned knowledge. I'm leading at the edge of thought. I'm building on these existing skills. But somewhere along the way, what happened was it turned into worrying about the expert status. It turned into impatience. It turned into feelings of doubt and failure. So because of that, now it's time to let go of that rituals. So the challenges that you need help with, this is creator air. So this is an air element in the deck. And so she has the 4 elements back here in the back of the deck. So I'm going to read a little bit of this. And so what are the challenges you need help with? You need to be connected to logic, critical thinking, and the energy of mind. The realm of beliefs and analysis and communication. And then it's got a couple of questions in here. What would air suggest you need to know about your current situation? And how can you connect to the cards in front of you? How would your communication play a role in the solution? And how is the energy of the mind, rational thought, supporting you right now? Okay, so what will help you tap into balance and wisdom? Make a mission statement for your soul. I love this. Okay, especially in that position, that's a really good one to get there. Okay, so the essential meaning is a soul journey, finding meaning in life and work, guaranteed success and happiness. Let go of that big overarching life purpose thing and make a mission statement for your soul, whatever that looks like today. Don't get tricked into spending a lifetime of trying to pinpoint the perfect be all and end all goal. Simply move towards what makes your heart happy and you'll be perfectly poised for the soul purpose success. And one of the things I like about the Chris Ann's Sacred Creators deck is because it does have these questions that are really great to journal with. And so some of the questions are, what do you want to focus on? What are you passionate about? What do you want to accomplish, and who do you want to become? How do you feel compelled to help, and what motivates you to change? So all of that is here in the guidebook. So now on to the fourth card in the spread is what rituals will guide me into love and expansion, and that is fearless expression. So I love that for what's going to help guide you into expansion. Okay. So the essential meaning is your soul laid bare, self-confidence, knowing your heart song and singing it clearly, accepting your value, self-worth, speaking and channeling effortlessly, finding the courage and fearlessness and expansion of your joy. Your throat chakra is a microphone. It's buzzing because you've got something to say, so don't bottle up your thoughts or your opinions at this time. Your success is deeply connected to your self-expression, and the universe will support your dream as you step into a new path of personal power and positive assertion. This is an exciting time for you. What are you communicating? When are you communicating your desires to others? It's time to be mega honest. In this way, you will delve into your own unique form of confident articulation as only you can do. Your fearless, authentic transmission is going to be your gold. You will attract like-minded people who flock to your honesty. Its power is palpable in person and on screen. And know that once you've unleashed your voice, it will be hard to shove it back into its quiet corner again. It's expansive by nature, so allow it to stretch and grow and try new things. What are you ready to say? Step up to the microphone and begin. And then I'm going to share the questions here. I read the whole thing. I didn't mean to, but I guess Spirit wanted me to do it. If you could share any one belief that you could hold on to and relief in having shared it, what would it be? Okay. How can you become even more authentic in your expression? What nature of yourself is being silenced? How does your throat chakra feel like when it needs to play a bigger role in your life? When you're ready, make a list of things that your throat chakra microphone is begging to communicate. I wasn't going to read the whole thing, but I guess Source wanted me to read it. I got carried away. Okay, so final tarot spread to help you release what no longer serves you is a harvest spread. As I said earlier, I think it's really important to kind of look back and see what needs to be celebrated in our lives. What is something that we are ready to harvest? What have we been working hard on that's ready to come into fruition, right? Okay, so 4 cards in the spread. I just realized that there's 4 cards in each of the spread, which equals 444, and I haven't seen the number 444 everywhere today, and it's only like 1 o'clock my time. So I think that that's really important message for me, but because you're watching this, it might be an important message for you. Remember, angels and guides and source can communicate to us through the least path of resistance. So I don't know if you're into numerology, but if you are, maybe there's a message for you with the 444. Going back to the tarot spreads or oracle spread, in this case, harvesting. What's ready to be harvested? What do I need to preserve? What will help me prepare for winter? And how can I celebrate what I need to harvest? So for this, I am using Kyle Gray's Angel Guide here. Alrighty. I love this. Okay, so how can you celebrate what is ready to be harvested? Intuition and downloads. I'm going to start with that card first because I feel like that is where I'm being called. And so I'm going to read just a part of this from the guidebook. All right, intuition and downloads. Hearing high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, and having a sense that beings are visiting you in your sleep are all signs of receiving downloads from heaven. When you draw this card, your angels want you to know that the feelings you're having and intuitive urges that you've been feeling are divinely inspired. If you feel like you've been having psychic insights into a particular situation and have been wondering if you can trust them, this card is assuring you that you are indeed correct. This is a time when you are able to see, hear, and feel beyond the human senses. Your intuition is becoming stronger, and you're in touch with angels and guides and other divine beings who are encouraging your growth and connection to the universe. So that's how you can celebrate what's ready to harvest. Really paying attention to your intuition, really paying attention to those downloads. Alrighty. What will help you prepare for winter? Trust the universe. Oh, man, I love the way this works. This is so cool. Okay, so trust the universe. Okay, so although your faith may be challenged now, trust the universe. There's a reason for some of the experiences you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life, and everything's unfolding perfectly under the divine plan. Positive opportunities are coming your way. Trust in the process and the path that you are being led down. You will know that it's the right path when you experience synchronicity and other signs and wonders. There are messages reminding you to trust the universe. I have to finish reading this. There is no such thing as chance. All is well, all is guided. If you lose an important opportunity or you feel like you have been shut down, know that this is the work of God and angels and it's right for you. If you are wondering where to go from here, know that when you ask the universe for a sign, it will show up in the moment that you are on the right path. You are being guided by your angels to stop questioning everything that is occurring at this time and let the miraculous support you deserve, or let in the miraculous support that you deserve. Trust that you are deserving of good experiences because you are. The universe will deliver them to you. Oh, I love this. Okay, so what do you need to preserve? Signs and reminders. I feel a theme coming on here. I'm reading this backwards, but okay. Signs and reminders. Angels and loved ones in heavens are sending you signs of their presence now. You may be seeing the same number patterns. Oh my God, I just fucking said that. Or sequences, or finding feathers, or seeing the same birds at special times, or even feeling like you're being visited by a loved one or angels in your dreams at some point in your day. These are all messages of support. Okay, and what is ready to be harvested? Holy love. Alrighty. I think that they wanted me to read it backwards. Okay, you are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows that you are being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. Oh, okay, so the rest of this will be in my blog. If you're not part of my newsletter and don't know where to find my blog, just go to breatheconnectthrive.com/blog, or just go there and then click on the blog link or resources tab. I think it's in the resources tab. But anyways, go to my blog. You'll find the rest of the information there. Once again, and now until the end of October, you can save on the Conscious Breath Connection course. There you'll find information on how to write a goodbye letter, how to do the Descansos process in the mini course, and in the full course it includes that, but it also gives you a deeper dive into conscious connected breathing and how to guide yourself at home. So I hope that these tarot spreads and readings resonated for you. If they did, please be sure to let me know, leave me a comment or send me an email. And I love hearing from you. I really do. It really makes my day when I hear somebody say, hey, I really loved your newsletter. It resonated with me. Or, hey, that tarot reading really hit home for me. It really helps me out. Not only does it help me out because of the external validation, even though I don't need it, it just really makes me happy to know that something that I shared really resonated with you. So I love to hear that. But also it helps the channel if you like, if you subscribe, if you comment, if you share this. I don't usually ask people to do that, but please do that because I do want to keep doing this, and I do want to keep making time and becoming or being available to do these videos. And you know, I'm getting a little bit busier with the business, and I still want to make sure that I keep this priority because this is something that really lights me up. but it does help if I get help from you guys to, again, subscribe, like, comment, or share the video to somebody who you think will resonate with it. All right, that's it for today's video, but be sure to come back next video because there is going to be a breathwork meditation for cord cutting on part 3 of releasing what no longer serves you. That's it for now. I'll see you next time. Bye.